Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Brian Evans. I'm the Chief Medical Officer here at Tahoe Forest Health System, and I want to talk a little bit about COVID. COVID has been obviously a big part of our lives for the last several years, and I think a lot of people are wondering, is it a point in time where we can say, we're not as worried about COVID? Do I need to even be thinking about COVID? Unfortunately, the answer is still that COVID is a significant issue for our health. And I just want to point out a couple of things. First of all, last year, over 200,000 people died in the United States related to COVID. That's 10 times the number of people that died from influenza. So this is still a significant public health risk. And there are certain people that are at higher risk than others. And it's really the same thing that we've been talking about since the beginning of the COVID pandemic. People that are elderly are much more at risk for serious disease and death from COVID. So when you start to get into your 70s and certainly past 80 years old, those individuals are much more likely to have a serious COVID illness and potentially die. Younger people, not so much. It's much less likely that those individuals are going to have a serious illness or die from COVID-19. COVID has become a little bit more seasonal, and we see a lot more of it in the winter. However, as most of you are aware, we did see quite a large summer surge of COVID-19. So we kind of came off the tail end of that, but we're starting to see and expecting higher numbers of COVID-19 as the winter starts to creep up on us. So what can we do? Obviously, there's things that we all know about, like washing our hands and trying to avoid crowded places and that sort of thing. But the main thing that I want to talk about is vaccines. Vaccines are still an important thing for people to consider doing, especially if they are older and have other diseases like diabetes or high blood pressure or many other diseases, especially lung diseases like emphysema or asthma. So if you're in one of those categories, you really should strongly consider getting a booster for the winter season. We do have new boosters available. We have them at Tahoe Forest. You can get them at the pharmacy. You can get them at the primary care clinics. But have a conversation with your physician about your particular risk situation and whether you are somebody who should consider getting a COVID vaccine. COVID is still a significant problem nationally and internationally as well. So thank you for taking good care of yourself, and thank you for your support of Tahoe Forest Health.